Well, here we are again with the Camaro, but today we're doing something different. So everybody's seen it. Black Plastidip the badges, everybody's seen it. That's why I had a weird idea. White Plastidip on the badges on a white car. I think that's gonna look real interesting. So obviously they're chrome right now, bright chrome. So I was thinking, since the car is white and black is so played out, everybody does black. I have a black stripe on the roof, on the hood, but I was like, I wonder how white looks. And it's Plastidip, so even if it's stupid, you can peel it off, right? I mean, it's not as easy, it's a little painful, but okay, real quick. This is what the back looks like. I Plastidip the center of the badge, taped off the sides, black. SS badge, gone, took that off. I took the SS badge off because, I don't know. I'm gonna heat the car, it's -2 outside. The car is cold. I'm gonna warm up the area just so the paint or the Plastidip doesn't just get messed up. I'm gonna just warm everything up. The can has been inside the house, so it's nice and warm. Just hit the car, warm that up a little bit, then we're gonna clean it.
A plain life, it's still gonna be some turbulence. I might as well go all out, especially if it's worth the risk. Carrot is everything to me, can't name a time I burn a bridge. Whispers about me being finished, that's when I emerge again. Just know I'm always working, drive crazy like I swerved the whip. Even when I'm paid in full, I'm playing broke, that's word to Mitch. Every time I drop, I give you me, I ain't concerned with trends. Drove my mama live it, really lived it, she was worried, so I just decided to let that.
It's important to get in all the cracks, crevices, all that stuff. Make sure you get all the dirt out so Plastidip has the best chance to adhere right and then peel off correctly once you're ready to take it off as well. So check this out. The real thing is I wanted to actually take the, let me turn this down a little bit right quick. I actually wanted to take the badge off initially, but the previous owner, I don't know what happened. I don't know what they did, but check this out. You can see the paint is actually peeled underneath this badge. It's a little bubbly spot right there. That's why I was like, all right, I'll just leave it on and Plastidip it, but it's kind of sketch that the paint's like that. It's weird. I got some isopropyl alcohol right there, and then I'm gonna just go through, make sure I get every little area, the insides of the letters, all the edges. Make sure you get that, and that's it. Just go around doing that on both sides. Make sure it's all clean and clear, and also clean the surrounding area a little bit as well. I bet we got the white Plastidip. It's all masked off everywhere we needed. Beautiful. So 50-50 overlaps and light coats in the beginning of your process. I'm aiming for 7 to 8 coats so I can peel the around area easily. I always run into this issue where people undercoat the Plastidip and then struggle with it. You rather overdo it than undo it, trust me. One can, I'm gonna use half a can at least for both sides. 7 to 8 coats. First one, second one, both just a light dusting. So if you look at it, there's barely any coverage. You can see it's kind of splotchy. That's the way you gotta do it in the beginning. First 2 coats are gonna look like this. That's just how you'll get the best result at the end. But I'm gonna give this maybe like 5-10 minutes and then hit it with the second and then repeat the process. So I'll come back after the second coat. Something I would recommend in a cold climate especially is cheating with a heat gun. Now, when I say this, you gotta be hella careful. If you heat it up too much, you'll actually end up bubbling the paint where it'll dry up in the wrong spot. So what I usually do is I'll put it on low, keep it this far away, and just lightly put some heat on it. The third, fourth, fifth, sixth are heavier, and 50-50 overlap is very important. So I'm gonna hit it with the third. So notice that I'm hitting it from the top angle, the center angle, and then the under angle, just so I can get the dip in all these grooves evenly. So I went here to about here, then the center, and then once more from the bottom. So everything got an even coat, I guess is the best way to put it. Thing that if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, I recommend is make sure you paint end to end. So make sure that this taped off area is what you paint, so you go over this entire area. I don't know if you can tell, but I missed an area right there. So when I go to peel it, it'll be a pain. So make sure you put a good amount of spray on the entire perimeter of white to make this all one unit. I thought I would include another note right quick too. So these edges on each letter need to get coverage as well as the other side. So for the last two coats, I actually angle the spray this way. So the stream shoots this way and then come back the other way. So I'll do 50% like that, 50% like this, just so I can get in all these gaps and areas. So this side and the other side are good. I have them on their fourth real coat or the sixth coat, including the two light ones. I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit and then come back to it in like 20 minutes. See how it looks, see if I love it. I might do one or two more, we'll see. So it's been about an hour, I'd say, since I left the last coat on there. I did 7, and it looks pretty good. Looks very good. Again, that's that stupid little spot. Okay. Problem is, on the tops of the letters, there isn't a very visible seam like there is, like let's say on the sides, right? On the top, it's actually kind of built up a layer of dip. So I don't know, it's only the C, the A, and the M. The rest of them actually look pretty okay. Like, I don't know if it'll show up, but the M versus the A. So I'm actually gonna take a, oh, it fell. I'm gonna take a blade and see if I can cut them. I don't know how it's gonna end up. I don't want to peel it because I feel like I was taking the whole letter off. So I'm actually gonna get a blade and see if I can't fix that. So I got a blade here. I'm gonna try to, it's kind of pulling the dip on the letter a little bit. Okay, I think that worked. Not ideal, but I think that's what I gotta do. Now you can actually see the clear separation between them. So I'm gonna peel all the paper off to see if the dip's ready. I mean, it feels good, it feels nice and dry, so let's start removing all this stuff. Okay, I got it up close and personal for this part. Let's get rid of all the tape. Okay, let's see how this works. Very thick, peels very nicely. That's good. Just to the top first and then go in between. It's peeling very nicely actually. Okay, cleared all those letters. Very good. Nice. They came out better than expected. Okay. Bottom's cut nice and smooth. Pull that down. That's a little thin. You can just feel it. Come on. Peeled all right. Yeah, the gaps are a little thin, so let's try that again. It's hard to get my finger in there.
Chances don't come often, so stay ready just in case it's coming. Starving my distractions, but I'm staying hungry. Critics got quiet, revenge is sweet like it's draped in honey. Fourth and long don't matter, ain't no way we punting. What I'm working on is groundbreaking, not a pavement crumbling. Lot of rappers lips moving, that don't mean they saying something. Nigga really self-made, the only one I think is hustling. Always knew I shine on these niggas, not a chain busting. They think I got it made like.
I used a small little zip tie to poke the O out. That's how this side looks. I don't know, for some reason this side peeled off a lot easier and a lot better than the other side did, but I mean they both look equally as good. The top edges are a little rough because of the cutting, but I don't think you can tell. It ain't that bad. That C on the inside, that's actually the paint. The actual paint on the fender kind of got bubbled up and cut. Not from the Plastidip, this is from before. So that's what that is.
Everything custom, but that's not the case. It's a marathon. Shit is not a race. Blueprint getting mapped out in my brain as I contemplate. It's full steam ahead, this shit's in motion. Who gon' stop the wave? I'm out my comfort zone, I'm comfortable with feeling out of place. G's moving silent, so I don't got a lot.
So that was a quick one for that. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. Peace.